Tony died. Yeah. They haven't killed anyone, so yeah, surely. Yeah, someone Bowsers. Look. Cracks on Bowsers. Let's play it slow. Yeah.
Your squad mate was sent to the gulag.
Yeah. Someone's on me. Oh, I'm like, I've got 20% back at loss, bro. Oh, I've got 20% back at loss.
You have to fight to earn.
Oh, it's gone. What the OT, the PH to the V, yeah, PhD and smoking. Thanks for the hundo stars, Travis. I don't know why my game's lagging. Thank you, Travis Norton, with another hundo. Greatly appreciated. Joseph with the 50. And the challenge. Thank you, Joseph. Bro, I'm on 200 ping right now. What is.
Your squad mate was broken. They are no longer with us.
Good.
Another hundo. Thank you, Travis Norton. Well, at least the boys both died. Tony lost his gulag. Go Fish just won his.
Oh, hello. There's a bunny. Hi, Caleb. Hi, friends. Here ye.
I wish it was my internet ping, but it's just the server. It's been happening to heaps of players recently.
server.
Since the last little update. Big chair in bed, I do like that. I'd rather just curl up like a dog at the foot of your bed. I don't see you, bro. I'm so blind. Really bad, Josh Stevens. Really bad. Really bad.
Really?
Okay.
I have a headache now, too. I'm just dehydrated, though. There's my water bottle. Speaking of It's wild. My entire backyard looks like an ice skating rink. I mean, the entire front yard does too, but. Water for headaches.
What, my building? No. Oh, across the way.
Across from me, where I There's another one of my
Our team is in the safe zone.
January, February, March, April, May. 4 months.
What are you now? Nice, gravy.
Okay. I might have a new
Why is
plan
it platinum crates here? Oh, it's a strong.
for trying to move soon.
Where's the other platinum crate? Is it upstairs? I think so. I am lagging heaps though. I'm like 100 ping with 5% back and loss. It's so bad.
They're about goalie, we're on 10, they're on 2. We win this, right?
Yeah, we win this. We definitely win this.
Yeah, we win this. That one most random video that I posted on TikTok yesterday, or the day before, is still trending. I have no idea why.
Oh, bro, why am I on so much
Just because of how colorful my face and hair is. Pineapple water, like you mean actual pineapple and water, or do you mean like pineapple juice? Because anything with sugar is going to make you more dehydrated.
Bad delay.
Marley, what are you doing? Helping me stretch. That's what she's doing.
Feels like undertime right now because your boy's not feeling on top. Bro, why am I getting packet loss now? That's a new one. It was normally just high ping and some lag. Now I'm getting packet loss. I don't know what's going on.
How lava lamps are made.
Lava lamps might be the most cult item of lighting in the world. Since their invention in 1963, millions of lamps have been sold across the globe.
Wish it were that easy for me to make
America's
fucking
gone
glass.
Ups and downs. Their instantly recognizable style isn't going anywhere. But what actually goes into creating these iconic lamps? This simple yet hypnotic lamp came from pretty humble origins. Inventor Edward Craven Walker came up with the idea after spotting a handmade egg timer that used heated wax in a cocktail shaker. And after seeing this, and months of testing his ideas and adapting this concept into a colourful lamp, Walker came up with his final design, as it was called at the time, the Astro Lamp. The idea was patented, and Walker started the company now known as Mathmos. Mathmos has now been creating lamps for over 50 years, and while it's introduced new designs, the original remains its top seller. So, how is it actually made? The process starts with custom glass bottles. Glass is blown into the shape required for each lamp. Molten blocks of glass are dropped into a mold. A machine blows air into the top of the bottle to shape it, and the newly shaped bottles are then released and cooled. While this is all done mechanically, everything is checked over with hand. The bottles are inspected, and any that don't make the cut are discarded. Quality control is crucial, as each bottle needs to fit perfectly into its housing, and the glass needs to have constant heating and cooling.
Bonk.
The next part of the process is metal spinning, a process that takes a thin sheet of steel and bends it around a spinning tool to
And they
create
do
the
that
right
by
shape.
hand? Well,
Each base and cap is hand spun, and then the resulting pieces are polished. Once these two components are finished, the lamp is ready to be filled. The liquid is added along with a metal spring that helps distribute the heat. The exact formula of the fluid is a well-guarded secret,
I want to drink it.
but there's one key to it: density. There are two main components in a lava lamp: a coloured wax and a coloured solution that is.
What did we say we were watching tonight?
As the lamp heats up, the density of the wax
It
changes.
was Jurassic Park,
and begins to
or
flow.
what was the other option? Madagascar,
When it hits the top,
right?
it cools and falls back down. Getting the density of these two ingredients just right, though, is where the secret knowledge comes in.
It wasn't a room much bigger than this, but it was split in half. Teaspoon, chemical, bit of chemistry set, little bit of this, little bit of that, does it work? On the other side was actually a little bit of spinning, to make the spinning. And it sort of evolved from there, really. Our unique production side is the bottle film. There are only a few people here on site that actually know the ingredients, and there are loads of people in this company that are not allowed to
Look at the
know
black
how
lava.
that product is made.
I love it. I like that one the best.
Once the
I
two
think.
liquids are mixed, the bottle is submerged in hot water. This water bath cleanly separates out the liquids and stops any wax that would be stuck to the side of the bottle. Lids are glued on and the bottles are ready to go. Mathmos has sold millions of its lamps over the years. The design is so true to the original that you could still buy the spare parts for a lamp made in 1965. And at it was selling over 800,000 lamps a year.
I think the 60s, the 1960s.
Oh, look at that lava.
The
Fucking,
iPhone
oh, like
made
Robin's Egg Blue.
It's still manufactured here in Britain. It's still manufactured in the same process. It's still built in the same place. But more importantly,
Oh god.
original design. Such an icon.
Once you meet with the turbo
So expensive. Let's look at some expensive stuff.
This is electrification inspired, and powered by you.
Truffles.
From real truffles to champagne, camel milk to Japanese sauce,
Camel milk.
we travelled around the world to find the hidden stories behind many luxuries.
Just kidding. Let's see what other stuff is like this, but not like that, because we can't afford any of those things, and I don't want to watch things I can't afford. How about why 4 of the world's
Well,
priciest
exploring-
seafoods are so expensive? There you go. We can learn about why they're so expensive and not just go, wow, that's so expensive.
World's most expensive uncovered a trove of hidden treasures from the ocean. From stone crab claws to sea urchins, Japanese eel to gooseneck barnacles.
Don't worry, it doesn't hurt the crab.
Japan
They
says
regrow the
reason
claws.
makes these seafoods
It's a
so
sustainable
expensive.
harvest. If you're like, why the fuck did that guy
First,
just do that to
we're
that
traveling
crab?
to an eel farm in Japan to see why a kilogram of baby eels can cost around $35,000.
What in the shit?
This is the most expensive fish in Japan. In January
Look
2018,
at those
a
guys.
kilogram of these baby eels cost around $35,000.
Are those in water?
That's
even?
more
What's
than
happening?
beef and tuna, and almost as much as
Ooh,
the
yeah,
price of
she's
gold at the
tasty.
time. But catching these eels is just the beginning. They can take a year of work until they're large enough to be sold. So what makes these
Little
eels so
water
popular?
snakes.
And why are they so expensive? People in Japan have eaten eel for thousands of years. Restaurants like this can sell 40 to 50 tons of eel each year. Japanese eel, or Anguilla japonica, can be found across East Asia, but overfishing and changing habitats have caused a huge decline in eel populations. Since 1980, the global catch of eel has
Ow.
declined by more than 75%,
Why is this here?
which has had a huge effect on price.
こうまあ、とにかくその一年一年のうなぎの仕入れの価格差が非常にすごくて、平気で去年の3倍、
Ooh,
ま
tasty.
た来年3分の1。
Unlike other types
Hey,
of fishing,
little
the majority
fucking-
of eels are raised, not caught as adults. Young eels called glass eels are caught in the wild and raised on farms like this.
Caught in the wild, so
Farms
they
have
still
been
don't know
used to
how eels are
efficiently
born.
breed eels in captivity.
Y'all
So
know,
farmers
but we
depend
don't know
on the
how.
catch of young eels to make a profit.
ですね、この1年で育てている量は、まあ、年によっても違いますけど、だいたい30トンぐらいですね。
30
ぐらいです
tons
ね
of baby
10
eels, oh my
万匹
god.
万匹ぐらいです。
Raising this many eels requires constant attention. Michio has been working as an eel farmer for almost 40 years.
うなぎの養殖に
You got escalators in there, eels and
う
escalators.
なぎは決して強いとは思いませんし、何かそういった病気とか事故とかトラブルがあったらもう本当に 90% 以上のブドウ管理率は維持できません。そういった管理、日々の管理というのが非常に重要になってきています。
After the cost of the eels themselves, feeding them is the most expensive part.
We're not going to be live on YouTube very long tonight, so I'm going to end
2 to
that
3
here in a little
times
bit.
day, workers
That way we
feed
can watch
eels this.
movies.
It's a mixture of fish meal, wheat, soybean meal, and fish oil.
15分
They eating dough.
確実に食べてくれるように努力しながら小さいうちに食べさせる。
What if he puts it on top of some? Gotta eat their way out. See, like that? Yeah, they gotta eat their way out of it. Yeah, plopping it right on top. Look at him go.
最初はそこから始まりますので、その時期は非常に気を使いますね。もうその一つの池が何か事故とか何かあればもう全部終わってしまいますので。
After 6 to 12 months of work, eels are big enough to be sold. Workers unload the eels and sort them by size to determine where they'll be sold. Experienced workers can quickly tell the difference just by feel. Some of these eels will end up at restaurants like Serugaya, which has been serving eel for over 150 years. That high demand is
Making me
part of the
hungry.
reason young eels are so expensive. The final dish is called kabayaki. It may look simple, but preparing it takes years to master.
うなぎのことわざっていうのがありまして、よく言われるのは串打ち3年、先8年、まあ焼きは一生。
Workers prepare eel live to maintain freshness, but this makes handling much more difficult.
Oh, Hogwarts Legacy. I actually kind of want to watch this. I'm not getting it, but I would lose so much time to another open world game like that. Nearly had this next.
We don't know what magic caused this.
Isn't there only like 30 known spells that you can use too? Like in the entire Harry Potter universe? Why is this dumbass owl flying through all this instead of just like, you know, through the air?
Your legacy begins.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it does look
Hogwarts
fucking
Legacy.
sick.
Workers remove the bones and cut eels to the proper size for the skewers.
まあ焼きは一生、まあ一生っていうことは要するに死ぬまでかかるってことですけれども。
Eel has to be constantly monitored while it's cooking to achieve even grilling.
やはりまあこう硬すぎず柔らかすぎず。
Chefs steam, then grill each eel 3 times, dipping it into sauce between each grilling.
実際のまあ食べるこう美味しさ、まあそれを両立させるっていうことが蓋を開けた時の、見栄えが美しい。
Kabayaki presented in a lacquer box with rice is called unaju. It can cost up to $91 depending on the price of adult eel. If prices are too high, restaurants struggle to make a profit.
資源量に関してはやはり我々うなぎ屋さんみんな死活問題ですから非常にそれは皆さん考えていると思います。まあ僕も当然そうですし。
In Japan, eels are eaten.
Alright, it's literally just me watching the... Oh wait, no, it's not. Whoever's on YouTube. Hi, whoever's on YouTube. We're live on Fansly right now. I'm in the YouTube stream. If you want to come hang out with us on Fansly, we're going to watch movies. But when I, in the... Whatchamacallit? YouTube stream and the Fansly stream as well, but I'll be back in like 2 seconds.